Hi guys, it's Modesty. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with a take 2 of my Dollar Tree makeup challenge. So if that was the first video of mine that you'd ever seen and you subscribed from the Dollar Tree makeup challenge, go ahead and comment down below because you know what? You guys are awesome. I know that a huge amount of my following came from the Dollar Tree makeup challenge and it has been a year and a week since I uploaded it. So I thought, you know, as a Dollar Tree makeup challenge anniversary, I would do a Dollar Tree makeup challenge part 2. Now, the other reason I'm doing this is if you guys had ever read the comments in that video, I was ripped and still to this day to shreds, you know, ripped to shreds in the comments. And so I feel the need to do a few disclaimers before I get started. So if you guys know basically what I'm talking about, go ahead and skip to this time right here to the actual Dollar Tree makeup challenge. But a few disclaimers, and I really don't think I should have to say these things, but I have to based on the overwhelming amount of comments surrounded around these few things. Number 1, this is a Dollar Tree makeup challenge, but with that I am not making fun of people who shop at Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree. I shop there all the time. Number 2, I am not saying that you guys should not shop at the Dollar Tree. Number 3, this is not the $20 makeup challenge. This is not the $10 makeup challenge. This is Dollar Tree makeup challenge. So I can spend whatever amount of money I want on however many products I want to do this video. Everything that I will be using is from the Dollar Tree except for my beauty tools, which brings me to my next disclaimer. For when I created this challenge, it was not my intentions to say you have to use Dollar Tree tools. Now with that said, a few of my tools are from the Dollar Tree, but a lot of them are from Sigma and from Morphe. That is not part of this challenge. The overall thing of this challenge is all of the makeup that you put on your face is from the Dollar Tree. Not dollar store, so it can't be like, oh, it was, because I know some dollar stores are like, oh, you know, everything from $1 to $5. No, everything costs $1. Each item was $1. So, I do recognize how incredibly awful my bronzer looked. I know that there was some opinions of whether it was the bronzer or the way I applied it, I just want you guys to know that I tried that bronzer so many times with so many different brushes, and that bronzer that I used in that video just didn't work. I do have a different one that I'm using today. The last thing I want to mention before I get in the video is I will have a playlist down below, my Dollar Tree / Beauty on a Budget playlist. If you guys are curious and you haven't seen my original Dollar Tree makeup challenge, go ahead, check it out, take from it what you want. But yeah, so if you guys would like to see my Dollar Tree makeup challenge part 2, then just keep watching. Alright you guys, so they did not have a primer at my Dollar Tree, so I'm skipping primer today and we're going right in with some foundation. And I'm actually using 2 today. This is the LA Colors Liquid Makeup, which I did use my previous one, it just didn't work out. But you know what? I'm going to try it again. And then this is the Wet n Wild Beauty Benefits Ultimate Cover Foundation. The reason I have 2 is one's super light and one's kind of dark. And I'm kind of in between these, so I figured if I would mix both of them, I would 1, get extra coverage, and 2, it would match me. So we will start out with these. Alright, so this is what I'm using today. I'm going to mix both of those. And I'm just going to apply it to my face, and I'm using a brush today to apply this because the last time I used these, the first foundation, a sponge, all I did was soak up the product. So I'm going in with a brush today. Let me zoom you guys in so you can see the coverage. So they didn't have a concealer, so I think I'm going to double up it on foundation in the areas that I normally conceal. Because, yeah, that's definitely sheer coverage. Let me just try the liquid makeup from LA Colors because it is a little darker, so maybe that will, maybe just using that one will boost the coverage. So this is not buildable at all. It's not really covering anything. I mean, I would say it's evening out my skin tone a little bit, but it's not, you know, covering any sort of imperfections. So I think this is the best coverage that we're going to get. So now I'm moving on to powder, because like I said, they didn't have a concealer at mine. They do at the other Dollar Tree, but I just did not have the time to drive all the way over there just to pick up a concealer. So, you know what, I'll just skip it and I will go in with powder. And I'm using the LA Colors pressed powder in the shade Nude. I used this the first time, you guys. I've gone through 3 of these. I love this powder so much. It does provide some extra coverage because it isn't translucent. So, this one's a lot more powdery than the other ones. What the heck? So next I'm going to be moving on to bronzer slash contour, and the other bronzer just didn't work out for me, so I'm going with LA Colors pressed powder in the shade Tan. And I'm going to be taking the brush I just picked up from the Dollar Tree, the Wet n Wild small contour brush. And this is a much better color because it's matte. The other one, it was so orange and had so much shimmer. And then everyone's like, it's only you're applying it. And I get I wasn't using like the most ideal brush, but it's not always the tools. I mean, it could have been placed better, but I mean, I'm telling you guys right now, the bronzer just didn't work. Now because this is so light, I do have to build up the coverage just to deepen that up a little bit, but that's okay with me. I don't mind. I'd rather add more than, you know, have too much on my face like last time. That looks pretty nice. I like that. This is a pretty good color. If it was winter, it would probably look better on me because I'm a little bit tanner right now, so it's not showing up on me as much as it probably would before. Okay, so I'm gonna take a bigger brush this time and just warm it up a little bit more. Okay. But I like using a face powder better. That worked out nicely, actually. Okay, so now, I did pick up this e.l.f. Healthy Glow. So I'm just gonna put that on my cheeks just to see if it even works, because I wasn't getting any pigment from it the last time I tried it out. Oh Lord. Can you guys see this look? I'm already breaking out from that liquid makeup. It did that to me last time. Oh my gosh. Already getting texture. Okay, so it's the same color, so it's really just adding a sheen to it. I like that actually, that looks really nice. Using this Color Mates Sun-Kissed Tan. There's gonna be no extra pigment. This is just dyed from the blush before. All right. Let's hope this isn't overly pigmented like the other one was last time. Oh, that's actually very nice. Okay, I like this. I do have to blend it out though. But this is actually nice. Now let's see if it has some blendability. It does. Perfect. Ooh. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter. I did pick this up a couple months ago from Dollar Tree. I tried it out and for some reason I wasn't getting any pigment unless I used my finger, but the minute I used a brush it didn't work. But I'm gonna try it again today. We'll see how it works out because I've heard a lot of good things about this, so I don't see why it wouldn't work for me as well. That's a little annoying to me. So I'm just going to see, like, look at this, you guys. Like, I'm rubbing it and there's like no pigment on my brush. And I'm putting a lot of force onto this. Like, I'm almost ruining my brush. I'm not getting anything. All right, I'm gonna take my finger, I'm gonna squeeze my finger because that's the only way I can get pigment from this thing. I don't know if I just got a bad one, but baked blushes in general, I mean baked highlighters in general have never really worked out for me. I don't know if they're just too hard, but I don't know. I have to use my finger. I use my finger, it's okay, but I would like to be able to apply it how I want. I blend it out like that. I'm just gonna take my Real Technique sponge and rub it in here and clean this up. Okay, I'm gonna take some more of this pressed powder. I'm just gonna dust it underneath the eye and hope that provides extra coverage. I will be dusting it off in a little bit here. All right, I'm going to be moving on to the brows. And I picked up this NYC Kohl Brow / eyeliner pencil in dark brown. This might be a little dark for me, but it's literally the only one they had. So yeah, I'm gonna use the mirror on the LA colors. Now I will be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil just for the spoolie. That is not the spoolie end because I just don't have a spoolie. So brush that down and take the pencil. Dust off the excess powder. And I'm gonna move on to the eyes. I'm taking the traditional palette, I'm gonna take the traditional palette and I'm just going to start using some of these blending shades like here and here. Oh, and with these two palettes, I did use these in my Dollar Tree Smoky Eye video, which will also be linked down below and in that playlist. I created this really pretty smoky eye using Dollar Tree eyeshadows and eyeliner and such. So if you guys are curious, you know, I'll link that below for you guys to check out. Now I'm gonna use a slightly denser brush, but it's still fluffy. I'm just going to start moving to a little darker colors. I'm gonna take this one right here. But I'm sorry I'm not dressed very springy today. It is so wet and cold outside. At least my nails are springy. I'm serious, you guys, for being $1 each, these palettes are actually very nice. I'm not saying they're MAC or Makeup Geek or anything, but as you can see, they work great. I'm going to be moving into my Gemini palette. This is the one in Nude, I believe. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild concealer brush. I'm going to dip it in the center shade. I'm gonna place this on the outer V and the inner third for just an extra pop of dimension. Oh my gosh, when I picked up this palette originally from Dollar Tree, dude, I went nuts. This thing, I was like, there's no way. Like, it was so pigmented. And ever since this palette, I've been so obsessed with Profusion. All right, and now I'm going to highlight my brow bone. And to do that, I'm taking my Trendy palette and I'm going to take this off-white shade right here and take the other side of this concealer brush from Wet n Wild. And I'm also going to take this on the inner corner. Maybe this brown right here. Alright, so now I'm going to be dragging some colors on the lower thing. So I'm just going to take, you know, just a few warm chocolatey browns. and I'm just going to just drag them down. I'm not going all the way in. And I'm going to take this LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. This is supposed to be one that you just don't have to sharpen. And it's in the black. And I'm going to tightline and put it on my waterline. Do my liquid eyeliner now, and I've just bought a brand new one of my favorite liquid eyeliners. I'm so excited. I love when eyeliner is brand new. Mascara, and I didn't use the same one as last time. I actually picked up this LA Colors Bold Lash Mascara because I actually heard some really good things about this, and I was not a fan of the other mascara. I feel like it just coated my lashes and it didn't really do anything else. So we'll try this one out. Did I get this in dark brown? Oh yeah, I did. Crap. I forgot I didn't remember that earlier. Alright, so next I'm moving on to the lips. So I'm using this NYC lip liner pencil. It didn't have a shade name on it, it was just a brown pencil. And I've been using this for a while when I got it originally. Okay, and now I'm going to be going with lipstick. I couldn't decide between Natural Shine from LA Colors or the Ginger Spice. I think I'm going to do Ginger Spice. I think I'm going to go with a little Natural Shine on top of it. Just, why not? Alright friends, and there we have it. This is the completed look. Let me show you, let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see the coverage, if it's splotchy or not. You guys see me apply it. I applied it the exact same way I apply every single one of my other products, and I'd say some of this looks really good and some of it's not so great. So let me just zoom you guys in. Right, so the highlight, as you guys see, it just wasn't working out. I did have to use my finger. So if I use my finger, I really like this. I did start breaking out, as you guys can see as well. And I do have clear skin. The foundation, even using two of them, it didn't cover up any of my darkness right here. And I don't know, I'd say like all the coverage in here by the time I was done with my makeup disappeared. But everywhere else, it looks good. So just in here, it's just not loving it. Using the LA Colors Pressed Powder and Tan worked a whole lot better as bronzer this time instead of it using the really shimmery bronzer from before. So I'd say that is an improvement. And the blush is a huge improvement too, because this one is not as powdery, so I don't have to be as super careful with it, and it blends out nicely. I think I will definitely be using this blush again. I like the color, I like how it applies, so this is definitely going in my permanent collection. I don't need to say anything about the eyeliner. I've been using it for a year now and I absolutely love it. This mascara is a lot better than the other one on its own. I do like this eyebrow pencil. I think it looks pretty nice. And the eyeshadow, I think the eyeshadow looks good. It blended out really well. I mean, it's not, I mean, I did experience some fallout, but you know what, that's okay. It did just oops, what did I just do? I mean, it did just wipe away no problem, so that's not really an issue. But really my only complaint with this dollar store makeup is the foundations. There's like no coverage or anything like that. Now that I've done this video twice, I will not be using these foundations anymore. I'll be totally honest with you. It just, the coverage isn't there. Like I said many times before on my channel, and I'm going to say it again, the places that you need to invest your money is in foundations. The drugstore makes amazing ones. Maybelline, Fit Me foundation line is amazing. L'Oreal True Match if you want to stick with the drugstore. But I highly recommend investing your money in foundation because I can guarantee you if I use Save My NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation and used all these other products on top of it, it would look 100 times better. So I'd say put the money where the foundation is, and everywhere else just play around. Use expensive makeup, inexpensive makeup, whatever you choose, just put the money in the foundation, and that's just something I will always continue to say. I would really appreciate if you guys would share this video. My other Dollar Tree makeup challenge, it just took off, and I really want this one to become bigger and better and more popular than that one because this one is a whole lot better than the other one. So don't forget to check out my Dollar Tree makeup challenge, my original one, down below, and I challenge all of you to do this video. If you are a content creator, I challenge you to go to your Dollar Tree, pick a few products, and do this challenge, and I will watch it. I actually Googled Dollar Tree makeup challenge, and I couldn't believe how many people actually did this video, and they said, oh, you know, I saw Modesty Jean do this. I was like, what? It blew my mind. So I would really appreciate if you guys would do this challenge. I will go ahead and watch it. I'll give it a thumbs up. I'm a huge cyber stalker, so if you guys do have a channel, I've probably checked it out at one point or another. I have subscribed to a few of you guys, just so you guys know. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up and comment down below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. Hi guys, it's Modesty